Hey guys, how's it going? Chimera Gamer here to play some Final Fantasy 14. It's been a bit of a week, so hopefully y'all still remember what's going on. We are hanging out with Wuk Lamat and gang, trying to get the first trial done, as it were, and we're gonna try to figure out what's causing the crops to go bad. So let's go do that real quick. And that's right, I can't fly around this area because we have to do the whole finding aether currents. Not the most fun part right there. Not that I tend to gratify him with a response, but Buckle Jaja provocations are hard to ignore. Oh, for sure. So the HanuHanu also eat the reeds, yet another way in which they differ from the Havanu. I wonder what their nourishment gain is from that. I understand not wanting to fall behind, but rushing ahead risks playing into our opponent's hands. Let's not do anything reckless and think matters through. This kind of feat is tailor-made for a rational, educated scholar like Kona. I would have to agree. Also, because Graha's not able to make it with us, I went ahead and summoned our little Minette friend of Graha, so he's at least here in spirit, at least a little bit. Ooh. I don't think this is gonna work because oh wait, 645. There we go. I don't know the first thing about farming, but if there's a way to save the harvest and help the Hanu, then we're going to find it. I'll make Bako Jaja eat his words. Understanding the nature of the problem will be the key to solving it. We need to examine the reeds themselves and then decide the cause of their poor condition. Adrenvel will help. Will he take us to the fields where the reeds are grown? Of course, follow me. I'm wondering if maybe it's like some sort of like pest that's dealing with the issue, or maybe the recent storm brought in something that shouldn't be, that's interfering with the natural growth of the reeds. And we're kind of going in the right direction. Looks like these are the reeds. They do look a little rough. I know she wants to do her best, but she should be careful not to make promises she cannot keep. Look at these fields. Wow, this could be a painting. Look at Crowd being the artist that she is. I see. They irrigate the fields by diverting water from the neighboring river. It doesn't like the reeds ever dry out. And there I thought those feats would be us battling dire fiends or somewhere. Agriculture is a far thornier problem. I mean, yeah, I don't know how well that's gonna turn out. You can all stand back. I'll get to the bottom of this problem in no time. Really? Give me strength. Let's all scour the fields and help our bold leader identify anything unusual. No one our luck, it's probably something in the water. Hello, friend. What can you tell me about this area? Feast your eyes upon the fields of gold. Well, they're usually a treat for the senses, but I'm afraid our reeds have seen better days. Alright, let's check out these wilted wheat reeds. As Zanahal described, the roots appear wilted and unhealthy. Yeah, they're looking a little rough. Like, so far nothing's really popping to me like this is bad. Like, they look submerged like they should be. Oh, that looks so good. I wish my computer can play it. I checked the specs and my PC right now can't play it. The water contains no obvious contaminants. It looks fresh and clear at cursory eyes. Alright, so there's no contaminants. What else could it be? Yeah, we have to find out what's making these reeds go bad. The soil in the patties is one would expect, rich in color and suitably moist, not dry nor flaky. Okay, so there's nothing like acidic in the soil. Lethargic frog? Why would it? Is there? What could possibly be make small frog catches dry? Strangely lackadaisical. Didn't even bother to hop when it eventually scurries away. Is there something in the water that we just can't see? This is getting... I'm doing well. How about yourself? Oh, a water strider. A bit sluggish, though. More of a water shambler. I actually just got back from a party for a friend's wedding they're getting ready for. It was a lot of fun. That's kind of why the stream was a little late. Not a miss with the patties themselves, as far as I can tell. Yeah, but their animals are getting like sleepy. Like, is there something in the water? Seen enough? I'll call everyone together and we can share our discoveries. Well, what do we think? Any obvious problems? I agree. The water looks to be of good quality, as does the mud in which the reeds have been planted. The frogs and insects are unusually torpid. This suggests the problem is affecting not only the reeds, but also the creatures which live among them. Get someone invisible, pretty much. I got them a nice little welcome mat. I think they're excited about. They think it's pretty funny, which that was the main thing. Like, I wanted to get them something that's for them, and it seemed to fit them. So, could something invisible to the naked eye be polluting the water? We need an alchemist to know for certain. I don't have much to add about the fields, but something else occurs to me. When you were describing how the creature seemed lifeless, I couldn't help but be reminded of the listless villagers. They suffered a terrible tragedy, I know. But there's another reason for their flagging spirits, I believe. Go on. The festival. This is traditionally an occasion for celebration and renewal. So without it, the Hanu are struggling even more to recover. The last time I visited, the village was in the middle of the festivities. You've never seen the HanuHanu more joyful and alive. It's an indispensable part of their culture, and its absence will only compound their woes. So we help them put on their festival, giving them a reason to cheer in these sad times. Who knows, maybe fixing one problem could lead us to the solution for the other. I mean, honestly, that doesn't sound like a horrible idea. Right? I fail to see the relation between festivals and fields. Let's not be too hasty in dismissing the idea. Things which seem unrelated can later prove to be connected in surprising ways. True, and being bereft of ideas as we are, any proposal is worth entertaining. I suppose. Oh, he's so unsure about this idea. Honestly, it seems like he hates the idea. Besides, this is Wuk Lamat's journey. It's only right that we follow her lead. Yeah, the one that got them, I think it's pretty funny. It's also on brand of their humor. And it says, come back with a warrant instead of just saying welcome. By the way, does anyone know where the festival float is? It's like a boat woven from reeds that looks like a bird. We actually just passed it. In that building to the north. Let's go and see it. There's much less debate when I'm traveling alone. He's such a solo act. But yeah, I'm glad I got that one. There was another one I was thinking of getting for them, but it was a little too aggressive. And it says, come back with a warrant or level 4 plates, which, ooh, that's pretty aggressive. Okay, northeast over there. It's probably gonna be like after the next quest or something like that. And hopefully, with us talking about this festival, it might raise the spirits of these people. Oh yeah, Google's really spying on us. What a charming float. I wonder what bird was the inspiration for his design. I've never been here during festival season, so this is all new to me. The handles give me pause before, but now I understand their purpose. Wonder what he means by that. Look at the size of that thing. I hope they don't expect me to help carry it. Yes, this is the float I remember. Does it not appear somewhat damaged to you? We should take a closer look. Oh no, are we doing this? Really? Well, this one's missing an eye on this side. Oh dear, one of the bird's eyes seems to be missing a gemstone. Okay. Hold on. Can't believe I have to inspect this boat. Oh shit, yeah, the carrying pole snapped. Oh, that's definitely broken. How will they lift a great vessel without all the carrying poles intact? Okay. Trying to figure out... Oh. Oh yeah, those feathers look a little rough. Bedraggled feathers. These tail feathers have seen better days. I swear, the colors were a lot brighter the last time I saw them. Yeah, this boat's in sour shape. Well, I think we can all agree this bird boat is a dire need of repairs. Now, how do we go about fixing it? What is going on here? We were admiring your festival float. It's a shame it's in such poor state, due to the recent storm, I gather. Yes, we had to leave it exposed while we ushered our people to safety. With a float in this condition, there can be no lifting of wings. No Ihihana. I hope I'm saying that right. Ihihana, that's what the festival was called. I want to help you hold it. Have you not seen our village? Homes are ruined. We're struggling to make repairs, and you want us to hold a harvest festival? I know how it sounds, but giving to misery never improved anyone's situation. A celebration of life and growth may help give you the strength to work through this tragedy. The Royal Festival leader is mine this year, and there's nothing I would like more than to lift everyone's spirit. But we don't even have enough materials to repair the float. We need Aboxia for the missing eye, Uyupo wood, yeah, we all agreed that it ran its course, that we need to move on. It's like we're excited for this session to this season to end and get ready for the next season. And feathers from the winds chosen to adorn the tile. Two of these I know. Aboxia is a type of precious stone used in arcane equipment, and Uyupo wood is essential for crafting ceremonial instruments. These chosen's feathers, however... The winds chosen is the victor of a competition in which the contestants see who can blow a feather the furthest using wind magics. And that's something of a problem right now. We HanuHanu are gifted at employing such airy sorceries, but expend a great deal of mana when doing so. We are soon exhausted by the effort, and having no need reeds to eat will only make it harder. Ugh. I think I understand. Your vibrant reeds grow quickly and vigorously, so much so that they stifle the development of nearby plants. They must be a potent source of the energies you naturally lack. They are indeed. Owing to the poor harvest this year, we've been left enervated. I think that's the word. And if we cannot gather the correct materials as dictated by custom, we cannot repair the festival float. Oddly enough, we may have just stumbled upon our solution. The ones chosen would, by necessity, have a natural gift for manipulating magical energies, which means any feathers taken from the victor should be high in ethereal conductivity. The float's construction also requires a stone used in arcane equipment, as well as timber favored for ceremonial tools. The demand for such specific materials must have an underlying reason. The float might also function as an arcane device. Precisely what I was thinking. This boat of reeds is in fact an arcane focus of some kind. A focus for what? Oh, Ihana is a harvest festival, isn't it? That must mean the float was made to encourage healthy crops. So if we repair the boat and hold the festival, its arcane power might fix what's wrong with the reeds. Huh! I could never think of that. We wouldn't know until we try, but it is a sound theory. Celebration, prayer, ritual, ceremonies, these have all been known to elicit miraculous efforts. Wait. The float is a tool for magic? This is the first I'm hearing of it. In the beginning, it may well not have been. After a good harvest year, there would be no reason to change it. But when the harvest was poor, new endowments were likely added, and those who performed the labor may have imbued their work with ardent hopes for a brighter future. Through years of trial and error, the Hanu would have refined their festival float into a focus for harvest prayers. Incredible. I know you're practically fainting from hunger, but reviving the Ihana really does sound like the solution for all your woes. I promise we'll do everything in our power to help you. I'm still not convinced about this focus business, but I accept your aid nonetheless. I'll introduce you to the shipwrights who's been maintaining the float these last few years. He's replaced both eyes and the poles before, so he should know where and how to procure what we need. Then allow Alice and I to require the feathers. We will encourage the people of HanuHanu to gather and vie for the title of winds chosen for sharing them our own reserves of mana. I'll go with you. I'll carry some alchemical brews that may afford the same effect. I'm liking where this is going. There's actually a chance now to help these people. three of us will visit the shipwright then. Not without me. I worked hard to fix the float as best I can, and the responsibility is mine after all. I've not introduced myself, have I? My name is HanuHanu. Nice to meet you, HanuHanu. And certainly, let's all go together. We're off to save the village, y'all. To find myself working alongside the third promise herself is unexpected, to say the least. We're making progress now. The solution to HanuHanu's woes is as good as found. Are we sure about that? Something tells me something might get in the way. Thanks to Wuk Lamat, we found ourselves a promising way forward. Experience and knowledge are valuable assets, but there's something to be said for following one's instincts. Oh, and we get a new piece of equipment. Let's get this real quick. And we need to make some room, so let's do this. Remove the materia. Also, congratulations for hitting level 20. Oh, we're gonna need that. And we'll put this in the armory, and let's see what these new boots look like. Oh, wow. That's very airy. HanuHanu wishes to take you to the shipwright. The shipwright's name is Wuk Lamat. He's a Zabral who moved to Zomakula. Oh, man. Oh, that's disappointing to hear. It's like, I don't feel like that kind of thing should be the plot point. Let's see. The shipwright's name is Wuk Lamat. He's a Zabral who only moved to Kozuzamauka a few years ago, but has since mastered our customs to an almost frightening degree. He's especially strict when it comes to manners, so make sure to offer him a proper HanuHanu greeting. We want to offend him right before asking a favor. Proper HanuHanu greeting. Oh, that one! Don't worry, I remember how it goes. Then we shouldn't have any problems. Let's head to Okabiku, to the east of here. Okay, let's head on over there. Oh, it's not that far. Like, look at these colors. I tell you, I love these colors. Interesting looking striking dummy. Looks like it's like gonna be right around here for the next 8th occurrence. That'll probably be something to worry about later, because I don't know if the quest is gonna take us there. That must be them. Oh, it seems they have a place where our visitors can stay. Looks cozy. Ooh, it does, actually. This is Okabikibi, the village of all. Those who drift into Kozumuka from Tolalio and elsewhere are welcome to live here alongside the Hanu. As for Wuk Lamat, he lives and works in the House of Waters High, at the top of the large tree nearby. Follow me, but I should warn you, the climb up the stairs can be challenging. Oh. Oh, dang. I see what they mean. That's tall. Oh, there's the Aether Current right there. Let's go ahead and grab that. But yeah, I'm loving this rainforest. Like, it's so pretty. Like, look at that. Man, if this was me in real life, I'd be exhausted, not even halfway up. I should mention that Wookiee isn't only a stickler for etiquette, he's also... Well, you'll find out soon enough. Uh-oh, that makes me nervous. We are hoping to enlist a man's aid, so it pays not to be rude in any case. I know, right? Aren't they great? I just love every single one of the HanuHanu. Let's see, do we have to do anything special? No. Ahokali. Ahokali. I hope that works.
What do you want with me?
Right. The greeting.
You got this, Wuk.
Ohokali!
I don't think that's the right one. Oh, it is.
Oh, Kali!
Oh, that made him smile.
Good. You brought your manners with you.
Oh, never mind.
When in Ukanu, do as the Hanu do. For a country as diverse as ours, the preservation of harmony demands that we respect the cultures of all peoples who call it home.
I like that. That's very respectful.
Well, that explains your familiarity with Hanu customs. And you speak truth, of course. To live together means to learn about each other.
Ah, I appreciate an open mind. In fact, I get the sense we've met before. You're Wuk Lamat.
Yeah?
Oh, what an unexpected honor for old Wuk. Here I am prattling on about manners, and I've gone and insulted the third promise herself. There is no excuse for this betrayal of
Oh,
etiquette.
come on, dude.
Please, take up your axe and claim my impudent head.
Will not. Keep your head. I hate formalities anyway, so forget about it, alright?
All right then, consider it forgotten.
What? I'm getting whiplash here.
How prompt.
We're actually here about the Ihihana float. It's in bad shape, and we need you to craft new carrying poles and a new eye. I'm told you work with Uyuipo wood and a certain kind of stone? Abokisha?
That I do. But while I would like nothing more than to offer my services, I just used the last I had of both those materials.
This is very much inspired by
My
it.
lumber in particular went to fixing homes damaged by the recent storm. I'll need 10 days or so to restock.
Yeah, we're on doing a trial
that
to
long.
find their version of the
If
Golden
you tell
City.
me where to go, I'll gather them myself.
What? Send the third promise out on an errand like some common lackey? That's utterly unconscionable. A gross violation of social protocol.
Oh my
I
God.
told you not to worry about such things.
All right then. I shan't worry a whit.
Dude, I am getting whiplash here.
What's with your Hanu friend there?
I am festival leader this season, and have come along to oversee the float's repair. As strange as it may sound, Wuk Lamat and her friends believe the float is an arcane focus, meant to encourage the growth of our struggling reeds.
Too many Hanu have forgotten, it seems.
Pretty
But
much.
that is indeed the true purpose of the lifting of wings. Your education is impressive, Third Promise.
Wait, it's true? Holy shit. She just
Well-
guessed.
Maybe a little.
She entirely guessed the whole thing.
Allow me to show you where to procure Uyuipo. We can leave the Abokisha to your friends, I presume? Take yourself to Cave Kikitola or thereabouts, and you should find the stones you need.
Honestly, I'm loving the whole area. Like, the city hub is amazing.
I've been there once or twice. I can guide you.
That should save us some time.
All right then. Let's get moving.
On the way we go. Uh-oh. Sabotage. The guy's going to sabotage us.
Chosen one of your rivals is making progress.
I'm not liking this.
Ihihana, you say? Should our first choice fail to deliver, it might be wise to let this play out. The third-rate promise is making herself useful after all.
God, I hate this guy. He's such a tool. But yeah, I'm loving the music in this expansion. It's so good. A rather eccentric fellow, but I feel his heart's in the right place. The eccentricity is a bit of an understatement. Cave Kitikola is southwest of Okahana. Me? What about me? We can return to the village first, then head there on foot. Alright, actually I need to check to see how we're doing on Aether Currents here. Oh, wow. We need to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more Aether Currents in this area. Oh yeah, I'm for sure gonna be fighting that dude. Like, the guy is an asshole. Like, he insults everybody. He has this superiority complex about himself. Oh, we could just like, we'll just teleport there. Excuse me, folks. Need to turn on my little heater. It's getting a little cold in here. There we go. Oh, so that's what they're doing for, like, the inner city transports. They're alpacas. Welcome. If it's alpaca you need, then look no further. Before we get you saddled up, I need you to add your name to our registry. It'll be making things smoother the next time you need a ride. God, I love that the mount here is alpaca. I hope I get my own. How can you be upset? Ah, okay. But yeah, it's like, who would not love having an alpaca as a mount? I almost envy how effortlessly he can shift from one mood to its polar opposite. Okay, stretching right now. I needed that, actually. Thank you. At least I presume he does so by choice. I mean, that was a crazy change of moves, that's for sure. Southwest of here, was it? Let us be on our way. Alright, let's just keep going. Hopefully we'll get some more Aether Currents along the way. Oh, that's the battle sequence song? Okay. Sorry, Beetle, I don't have time for you. We're gonna find some stuff to fix the float. Oh, there they are. Look, you can see the falls at the back of the cave. These hollows must have been carved out by the constant deluge of water from above. Fair. I guess I just got lucky and never encountered rude alpaca. Man, those falls are huge. Cave Kitikotola, as promised. Home to many deadly creatures. Venture inside it if you feel confident, but I will conduct my own search out here. You could spot raw Axiola by its green hue glimmer. Bring anything matching that description to me. I shall help scour the inside of the cave then. You take the west half, and I'll take the east. Huh. Didn't expect to see glowflies around here. Eye-catching glimmer. Is this one of them? Upon closer inspection, you find that the glimmer you spied was just light reflecting off the water. Damn. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, there's an Aether Current right up there. Gotta get that. Let's see. Where's the next one at? Oh, not too far off. A shiny pebble catches your eye, but its coloring is gray rather than green. Ah. Oh. Man, the local fauna does not like me, it looks like. God, these swords look so good. Alright, what about this one? You find a chunk of stone glowing a distant shade of green. This seems like the exact kind of mineral HanuHanu was looking for. Hey, we found it. Let's head on back. Some of the cave's inhabitants took umbrage at my presence, but it was nothing a few swishes of my brush couldn't handle. I picked over the ground near the entrance, but found nothing. Did you have better luck inside the cave? That I did. Yes, this is Abogicha. I hope I said that right. Along with Crow's contribution, we have more than enough for our needs. The stones you brought shine very brightly. Thank you both. You would have been happy to know we were putting this right. Truth be told, a good friend of mine was meant to be a festival leader for this year's HanuHanu. But when the big storm hit, he did not survive. It fell to me to carry on it instead. That was why you agreed to Wuk Lamat's request, despite your initial reluctance. Yes, it hurt to hear, but she was right. Though I must mourn, I could not let my grief consume me. Her words made me realize that the path to my recovery, our recovery, is already laid out before me, and I will walk it, for myself and for my friend. Thank you for sharing your story with us. Please, rest assured that we'll be taking your plight to your heart. I'm certain our companions are procuring the other materials as we speak. Everything will come together, and the Hanu shall host a splendid, uplifting festival. That we shall. With that, let's return and deliver the Abu Oksa into Wuku's waiting hands. Alright. I think what we can try to do is get the Aether Current that's around this area. Like, it's not far off. 336 yards northwest, so it's like right up here. And then we can just teleport over. Man, look at these lily pads. They're massive. North. I bet a frog would love those. Northwest, so up here. Is it up that? .46 northwest. Oh, yep. Oh, it's right there. That's convenient. Alright, what's the next one at? South? Oh, it's gonna be further south, so we're not gonna bother. We'll just teleport back here and travel over to Wuk Evu to get the materials put together. Oh no, I'm not riding that. It can't fly. Oh, there's apparently another one on the east, so we'll just head that way after we turn in the materials. For real. Think of how loud it'd be too. Like frogs tiny size are pretty loud, and it's just gonna be like Deafening. I would actually want to have it as a mount. Think of how high that thing would jump. You'd be getting places in no time. Up the giant tree again. Imagine trying to have this behemoth on coming up these stairs. I don't think the stairs would handle it. I hope Wuk Lamat's foray was as protective as ours. We've come too far to stop now. Lifting wings must go on. We just got back ourselves. Did you find the stone we needed? Thanks to the third promise and her mighty swings, we collected some suitable logs of the Upo. What are the Akaboxia? Here you go. Yes, these are excellent samples. A goodly quantity, too. At this stage, you'll likely summarize that the lifting of wings encourages the crops to grow. But not exactly how, eh? Well, you're in for a treat. If all goes to plan, the results should be spectacular. Now get to work crafting these pieces for the float. Could use an assistant versed in the arcane arts to enhance the Uyupo's conductivity. That's probably Kryl right there. And I'll be delighted to help. Yup. Everyone else should head back to HanuHanu. We'll join you at the float once the work here is complete. Alright, let's have... Well, we did want to check to see if we can find that Aether Current. It's not too far, actually. Oh. Oof. Maybe I should have jumped like that. If this was World of Warcraft, I'm pretty sure I'd be dead. Alright, southeast, so we'll just head on over there. Alright, shouldn't be too far now. I do not see it. Ah, there it is. Honestly, I think I like this area with it being dark. Look at these plants glowing. Alright, where's the next one? Okay, it's gonna be a bit farther. Oh, for sure, easily. Like, there's several mounts that have spots for 4 or more people. Like, my girlfriend has a few that do that. Not saying that because I'm jealous. I really should start working on some of the in content. Like, I need to start working on the raids that give those mounts. As Wuk Lamat said, the festival really is spectacle to behold. Gathering Uyupo was a trial and a half in itself. At first, Wuk Lamat criticized everything I did. Then he suddenly yelled that I've spoken ill of the third promise and punished myself. Proceeded to slam his head into the Uyupo tree. I told him not to worry about it again, and he was like snuffing out a candle. He's an odd one, that's for sure. And at least we've seen the poles with new eyes. In the new eye. And now we just have to wait for the feathers from the twins. Honestly, that guy's mood swings are kind of hilarious. Ooh, ties? I don't know. I actually can, I believe I can make these, so I'll treat you with something else. Wuk Lamat settles down to rest before the festival gets underway. We should get some of the rest before the excitement begins. Over there by the float. Isn't that the third promise? The rumors are true. He's trying to complete the feat of reeds by reviving Idahana. The festival is a prayer for healthy crops, but does she honestly believe that will be enough to save our harvest? The second promise, meanwhile, barely glanced at the fields before leaving HanuHanu altogether. Maybe we asked too much of our young claimants. Oh, I wouldn't be too quick to count Kona out. A friend of mine overheard him muttering by the reeds, something about needs to be done. If that's so. Perhaps we'll get to see another of his innovations firsthand. Man, what is with people, like, talking shit about others right in front of their faces? Sounds like our Kona. One look at the reeds was all he needed to think of a solution. Be that as it may, our own solution is nearly ready. Indeed, as soon as the others get back, our long-awaited festival can begin. Took some doing, but we managed to gather components to vie for the title of Winds Chosen. The winner was only too happy to donate his feathers. Just seen it. He called forth an incredible gust that sent his feathers sailing for Malms. We had to turn ourselves, but it's more difficult than it looks. For our Hernvels twirled in the air for a moment before laying on his foot. I'm a gleaner. Magic's not part of our training. As for us, we brought the wood and gemstone replacements crafted by Wuk Lamat. All that's left is to attach them. Has it been declared who will ride the float? Papa was the guest of honor the last time I was here. I remember being surprised they could even lift the thing with his hulking weight on top of it. The rider must be a personage of great esteem, which is why an invitation is usually extended to the dawn ceremony. This time, however, I have another in mind. Oh, who is it? Oh, our beloved Ihana, the lifting of wings, is only being held because of you and your companions. Thus, do I nominate you, Wuk Lamat, as our guest of honor. What? Me? I mean, you helped this festival get to be a thing, so you might as well. This boat won't make me seasick, will it? I don't think so. Yeah, she can't handle boats. Then weigh the anchor. I can hardly refuse a request from one who's even more enthusiastic about the festival than me. I would be delighted to ride your float. Thank you, Wuk Lamat. I have roles for the rest of you as well. We'll be carrying the festival float in slow procession towards Kozanukuli, where the sacred likeness of Kisakahi is ensconced. What I'd like you all to do is clear the path of dangerous wildlife, so that the procession can move along unimpeded. Consider it done. You expect me to sit still until Wuk is finished with the float? Let me come along and help with the clearing. As you know, I'm not much for fighting. I'll stay behind and assist with Iwu with the repairs. If you're unsure where you need to go, the path I spoke to begin at words. The path I spoke of begins the south of the village and branches off to the east. That will lead you across the bridges to the stride of the sun. Then we shall see the clearing to the end to the end. Onward to the quest. Hey. Alright, looks like we're heading in the direction of another Aether Current. Or we're not that far. Like, I don't think it's... This is like 800 yards away. The degree to which Wuk Lamat pursues his interest is remarkable. Apparently his studies of the Kozma Uka region was so invigorating that he decided to move here and immerse himself in the culture. If the float functions as I think it does, I would not be surprised if it were attracting the creatures. The concentration of ether would be irresistible to lure. Yeah, that makes sense. Weapons at the ready. We'll make short work of the task. Alice is always ready for that. As HanuHanu said, Kozasukli should be down this way, and off to the east, where the path branches. Then something about bridges in the stride of the sun? Anyway, let's sped up and get to work. Once you called all the threats you can find, we'll meet up in front of Kiza Ikli. I am sorry, folks. Like, I am mispronouncing these names so bad. Alright. We might be pretty close. Oh, looks like that's our first clearing area. Wandering stink shell. What a name for a turtle. I'm pretty sure the turtle would not appreciate it. They knew what that meant. Oh, wow. Okay, that wasn't as tough as I thought it would be. I mean, granted, I am like a couple levels above. Let's see. Yeah, I'm like 4 levels up. Hey, Cryo, look at you. I told you, you don't need to watch over me anymore. Good. I'm proud of her. Like, I felt... I don't know. Oh. The names are... I mean, fair enough, but I always try to, like, pronounce them as close as to what the game has put them out. Man, that's a very mean-looking toucan. God, I'm so overly leveled in this area. Hopefully that will change pretty soon. Let's see, how are we on... Where are the Aether Currents at? Southwest. So we're definitely not going to be in that area. Oh. I guess I could have gone to that village, but then I would have to... What the heck? Damn, look. Wuk Lamat taking care of business. Ha, that's one down. That's an ugly looking thing. Let's see. We don't really have to fight that thing. Whoa. I think we found those giant frogs. At this rate, we'll soon have the route to Koza secured. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it Koza. Oh, there's another one. It caught me by surprise. Or maybe I'm the surprise. Okay. That was relatively easy. Oh, looks like Alice took that one. Now this is my kind of busy work. Yeah, she's not all about paperwork or, you know, like just standing around. It's all about the fight. Hi there. Oh, welcome. It's been some time since we had a visitor who isn't of the Hanu. If there's anything you wish to know about this place, I will share what I know. What kind of place is this? Within Koza is enshrined the likeness of the great bird Kikazihi, who brings us bountiful harvests. Here, we are blessed by the sun, which keeps us dry among the damp swamps of Kozamauka. Kozanuki is also central to one of our most sacred festivals, although the storms seem to have washed away our festival spirit. Hopefully, once we've rebuilt, you can see the celebration for yourselves. Oh man, I would feel bad about that actually, if that was the case. Don't put that thought into my head now. Ah, you are a step ahead of us. This must be the likeness of Kikizi. The HanuHanu deity of the forest. Of the harvest. Even their sacred images are woven with reeds. Makes you appreciate how much their culture revolves around the reed harvest, doesn't it? It's said that Kaziki was worshipped on another continent. This ancient faith was then brought to Toral by the first HanuHanu. The Hanu migrated here from another continent? Then mayhap the two do share a common ancestor. This is all very fascinating, but should we be getting back to the HanuHanu? You'll want to know the path to say for the procession. Right, and I need to ride on the float. I'll run ahead and tell them we're done here. Meanwhile, in Okahanu. Uh-oh.
Not sure we heard you right, old man. Why don't you say that again?
As many times as you'd like. The third promise tasked me with repairing this float, and I'll not relinquish it to an uncultured brute like you. Much less one that can't even manage a simple greeting.
We wanted to handle this in a civilized way, but we're more than willing to kill you.
Oh man, that's just cruel. And plus, fuck this guy.
We have a two-headed problem. Yes, please hurry. She's on her way back already?
Stand back, Wukevu! I will protect the float!
Oh no.
Are you trying to be brave, little bird?
Man, fuck this guy.
I could never have repaired the float alone. Not properly. But thanks to Wuk Lamat and her friends, we can hold HanuHanu again! This is a priceless treasure! And as festival leader, I would die to protect it!
Very well. If that's what you want.
Uh-oh. Oh, you got a fight going.
What?
Oh, damn, this guy's strong.
I put everything into that blow.
Good. The better for you to understand the gulf between us.
But you need more lessons. We'll carve them into your mangy hide until you cry and beg forgiveness.
I don't think so.
Your brilliant plan was to steal the float and take the credit. The so-called blessed siblings are nothing but cheats.
Ho ho!
Your scorn is sweet music. Come, weaklings. We'll crush you each in turn. Or all together, if you like.
I have no problem putting you into your place.
Calm yourself, Chosen One. If you fight in earnest, this will end in a massacre. What's more, we have word that our other prospect is on the verge of success.
Then it would be foolish to expend effort sweating nuts.
Lucky for you. Eh?
Oh, I can't wait to put this guy in his place.
Ugh, two heads. I see Mamuk still clings to that loathsome hope.
Oh?
Talk to us, Third Promise. You're not dying, are you?
It'll take more than that to kill me. So, are we having this festival or not?
Yes! Yes, we are!
Ah, look at that smile. Well, that was certainly, exciting. I'm glad we kept the float out of Bako Jaja's clutches. But gods, he brushed me aside like I was a bothersome gnat. Given the nature of the ride's succession, I expect such altercations are inevitable. I'm thankful we made it back before anyone was seriously injured. He waited for us to leave so he could steal the float. A coward and a thief. If I've learned one thing in my life, it's that poor manners often betray poor character. That's very true. A tense encounter. I'm thankful Alphino thought to share those Lynx pearls. Thank you for coming to our rescue. I tried to protect the float, but against the two-head, I may as well have not been there at all. Nonsense. You stood your ground and brought us the time we need to make it back. You were incredibly brave. Let's see, we'll take that. And it's actually the first hour, so as usual, everybody take the time to grab something to snack on, something to drink, and use the restroom, and I'll be right back. And we're back. We're going to see what's going to come up next now. It was wishes to spread word that the festival will soon be held. With that exciting interlude over, you'll be pleased to know that my repairs are finished as well. Oh yeah, it looks great! Before we commence the festival, however, it would be a courtesy to inform the villagers that the HanuHanu will be held after all. Go forth, but do not forget your greetings. At this stage, I should hope the reminder is not necessary. Hokali, see? I remember. I don't think I have that greeting. With the chat mode, and say use your keyboard or software keyboard to enter your phrase containing the word Hokali to greet the HanuHanu villagers. Okay then. I was kind of hoping it might be an emote, but oh well. Possibly, but it's not that big of a deal. Alright, let's see, save. Like, it's only gonna be used during this time. Let's try it again. Oh, Kali. Thank you for letting me know. I would very much like to attend the festival, but the repair should be finished as soon as possible. What to do, what to do. And I wonder if I just don't. I wonder if this will be enough. Yep. We'll just copy and paste. The festival's about to begin. What do you expect me to say? Besides, of course I'll be there. Cleaning up the storm aftermath may have been hard on all of us, but the lifting of wings is tradition, and a joyous one at that. I won't sit here brooding my days away. Give me a moment to get ready. That's what I wanted to hear. Oh, Kali. What? The float is fixed? Our fallen friends would be glad to know that HanuHanu will soon be underway. They would have wanted us to honor them with celebration, not let their losses deter us from it. We must go and enjoy the festival for those who no longer can. That seems a more appropriate response, unlike that first one. But they do have the right of it. Like, it is important to get the village fixed, but maybe it's just me, but a little bit of happiness will help with that. The Hanu were pleased to hear the festival was going on ahead, I imagine. That as well. Once your friends return, the lifting of wings can begin at last. I'm kind of curious what this festival looks like. I bet it'd be exciting.
So few have come.
Patience. Once HanuHanu gets underway, no Hanu will be able to resist joining in.
Oh, well, one can hope.
Just so. Ukewu knows well the heart of the Hanu. Have faith, Third Promise, and climb aboard the float. It is time for the lifting of wings.
This should be fun.
Right. Off we go.
HanuHanu is a prayer for bountiful harvest. But this is not its only meaning.
Oh?
It is also an exchange of pledges between rider and bearers, a commitment to a long and fruitful friendship.
Listen well, friends! The personage we bear today is Wuk Lamat, the savior of our beloved festival! Let your shoulders burn, or your feathers fall out! But do not even think of dropping her!
Compared to her dad, she's probably lightweight.
Ready and...
I could get used to this.
Will empty bellies stop you from joining in the fun? Come and help us carry the float!
There we go.
Well, well, well. To see the day that Dawn's promise would ride our boat again. We've not had the honor since you were here, Gulul Jaja.
That's more like it.
Right, we've enough bearers now. Onwards to Kozanuaki!
Kozanuaki, okay, that's how it's pronounced. Man, they made the entire journey. Wait, is there... Oh, is it just a statue? I thought I saw another boat.
Watch well, for you are about to bear witness to the true glory of HanuHanu.
Oh, wow. Oh, dang. All our ether's just getting summoned.
The float draws upon our life force, concentrating and amplifying the energy. Kishaihi then receives that energy and expels it in a great burst, where it showers down upon the land to replenish its vital currents.
Okay. Okay, that's pretty cool. I could see that really helping out the plants, especially the reeds. Oh, dang. That's quick. Oh, yeah, the reeds look a lot better already. Oh, dang. Instant growth.
It worked.
Those aren't just reeds. That's sweet.
Like a literal charm.
Mm-hmm.
The float really was helping the reeds.
That was amazing! To think that such a thing was even possible!
Yeah, that was pretty awesome, actually. Talk about big difference. I wasn't sure what to expect, but the festival was immediately impressive. Even deprived of their usual sustenance, the Hanu soon invigorated the moment the festival began. HanuHanu truly is magical. Literally it is. I told you, didn't I? Spectacular. I was too quick to dismiss the idea that the float had arcane properties. I think I wanted to believe that no one knew more about the HanuHanu than me. As it turns out, there are many things I've yet to learn. With their fields rejuvenated, the HanuHanu too might finally replenish their flagging reserves of aether. Yeah, they were probably starving. I like to take the turn riding the float. What? It looked like fun. Don't pretend the thought didn't cross your mind. Okay, yeah, I wanted to ride the float. Should I have left the float behind not like that? I was so excited to see the reeds. Nothing to worry yourself over. My brethren have swept up the festival fever. Last I saw, they were taking turns at the carrying poles on the way back to the village. Please, feel free to look up over the fields and enjoy the sight of what you accomplished. Talk about difference.
Some of them still look a bit sickly.
Yeah.
I imagine even the harvest magic has its limits. If the Hanu continue their festival tradition year after year, though, the entire field should eventually recover.
Yeah, this is one of those things like you have to keep doing.
Where does that leave us with the feet, then?
You've got nothing to fear on that account. Our situation could never have resolved itself. The revival of even a single reed would have served to demonstrate your commitment to the task. That you recognize the nature of the float and found a near-perfect solution in HanuHanu proves your dedication. What's more, I don't think I've seen the festival produce such impressive results since I was a mere chirper.
Oh.
We have been lax in maintaining the float, diluting its magic and reducing HanuHanu to hollow theater. But today's events remind us of the power in tradition.
Kona!
I was delayed by an unpleasant encounter, but it seems I arrived at a good time.
More ether?
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
What? You just pour in some mystery liquid and problem solved?
Stagnant ether was to blame for the reed's poor condition. I assumed that was an alchemical concoction which enhances ethereal conductivity. It utilized the flowing water as an ethereal current, thereby promoting the transfer of life energies.
Makes sense.
A method I could not have devised without the education I received at the studium and the cooperation of my Archon allies.
Archon allies.
Archon allies?
Who else could it be?
You see, Lamachi, this is why we need to embrace foreign knowledge and technology. Employed appropriately, they make light work of what would otherwise be arduous labor. There's no need to lug around heavy floats.
Yeah, but some tradition is not wrong to embrace.
Well, you always were the clever one, brother.
Your approach was no less effective, Wuk Lamat. It achieved the same result.
Indeed it did. And you enjoyed the festival, yes?
I did. It was so much fun. Having visited your village before, I thought I knew everything about it. As it turns out, I knew very little. About the reeds, about HanuHanu. With all I've learned this time, I feel as though I've really come to know the Hanu. And I like you even more now than I did before.
The feeling is mutual. And it's not just you who had a lot to learn either. I'll never look at our float the same way again.
The two of you have exceeded expectations. Come forth and claim your stones.
Oh, good. They do have more than one.
So this is what they look like.
Go on, set it in the tablet.
I wonder if it changes it somehow. Oh, it does.
A perfect fit. That leaves 6 more.
And on to the next.
Man, he's just in a rush.
Not even a moment of celebration. That's Kona for you.
The third promise? You must join us for Ihihana next season. As Dawn Servant, of course.
That's a lot of pressure to put on her, but I think she can do
Right.
it.
It's back to Tulihiola for now. Thank you for having us. I look forward to seeing you all again.
These are interesting times indeed.
That was a fun little quest to do. Nothing like too strenuous.
The concoction was brewed by Kona himself. It's a test vial, but it should contain the same reagents.
Good work. We'll use whatever we must to win. For win we must.
How, though? How did they get a hold of that? Where has Bakajaja gone, I wonder? And what do his followers mean by the other prospect? I'm curious as to who these Archons the second promise mentioned could possibly be. Two-headed troubles aside, Wuk Lamat's completed the feat and earned a keystone. That's all that matters. While Kona seems a decent sort, he strikes me as a man who likes to keep others at a distance. My journey has just started, and already I've met so many wonderful people. Wuk Evu, for one, he's a bit eccentric, but everyone could stand to be as respectful for others' culture as he is. And HanuHanu. It's warmed my heart to see him honor his departed friend through the Irahana, to help others do the same. I can't help but feel excited thinking who else I might meet over the course of the contest. Come on, let's head back to Zabazatai. I hope I said that right. I'm pretty sure I did. Alright, time to head back. I don't think there'll be any here. Yep. I forgot that this had the really awesome like jazz playing in the city hub. Yes, I need to sell this. Oh, I guess I could just teleport to that. Oh well. When Wuk Lamat declares his intention to save the her intention to save the festival, I feared it would lead us. Glad to see my concerns were unfounded. Oh, my belly. Long has it been since I feasted so well. I pray we don't cross paths with Bakujaja at the next feat. More than likely we will. I know Zorajaja was not at the Hanu village. Yeah, where was he? The Hanu's festival must be as central to their traditions as the sun drop dance is to the Vanu. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. And just like that, we found an elector and won our first keystone. I knew I was right to trust your instincts. Come on, let's keep things moving and march onwards to Ukapachap. Chances are good we'll find the elector there as well. Before we do anything, however, we should see what your opportunistic prelude friend has to say. The approachable prelude is waiting for your questions. I've been waiting for you feels like days, and eaten enough of Balok Elu's tacos to feed an army. What does he like to know? Our main concern was confirming the state of the road ahead. As I recall, to reach Ukapacha, we are depart from the Arch of the Dawn, and take the road west to the first fork. Should we be wary of anything along the way? That is indeed the way to Ukapacha. After the damage wrought by the recent downpour, however, you'll be doing more stumbling than walking. But do take heart. When it comes to rugged terrain, we have a most dependable solution available. Come with me. Are we gonna ride alpaca? That might be the quickest way. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, I just love the architecture around here. Oh, tacos sound amazing right now, actually. Oh my. Are these fluffy babies or mounts? The pelu are all being small is confusing enough, but those masks make it impossible to tell men from women, let alone guess their age. The beasts are sure-footed, that's for certain. Talking to a pelu before we depart was a wise decision. I, for one, would rather not brave a treacherous, slippery trail on foot. Look at those things. May I introduce you to our most dependable companion, the alpaca. These animals can traverse Ukapacha's steep mountain trails as they were gentle fields, and all wearing our while carrying heavy loads. Our merchants would be lost without them. So they fill much the same niche as our chocobos back home. You don't have alpacas in the Eorzea? Alpacas are native to Yoktoro. Eorzea has its chocobos, and the eastern lands have their horses. Why go to the trouble of breeding another pack of beasts in a place which ill-suits its qualities, and where it's not needed anywhere? But must we ride these little monsters? Oh, I get the impression you aren't fond of alpacas. When I was small, and being a bit naughty, I went around pulling on their wool. One of them spat at me, and it was the foulest stench you can imagine. Aha, I see. What are they like to ride? Alpacas bred as mounts are inquisitive and docile. Even those without experience find them easy to handle. We're really going to do this then. Oh, she does not want to. So, was my information useful to you? Yes, very helpful. If it wasn't what I wanted to hear. Good, I'll take my payment now. You want me to pay you? I Guess I should have expected as much from a Pelu merchant. Let me see what I have on me. Pelu value the act of spreading joy through trade, as you should know. They take pride in making deals that benefit both parties. I've heard that before. Here you go. A fair price for your fair advice. Yes, I made a trade with the third promise herself. My friends will never believe this. I shall be on my way now. I wish you safe travels. Off you go then, and thank you. I better not get spit on again. You brought that on yourself. Remain calm and gentle, and so will they. I'm still not happy about this, but if we need to ride alpacas to reach Pacha, then that's what we'll do. That's actually an adult. Apparently all Pelu are that size. It's almost like the equivalent of a Lalafell. Oh, snow? I was not expecting snow.
Poets of yore sang of a mountain that would stand tall, even should all other lands sink beneath the sea. Indomitable and eternal, it arises from Urkopacha, the 100 peaks of time. Of all the beasts which crawl and fly, only the legendary Valigarmanda could hope to disturb the summit's serene majesty. Yet, with that flying calamity imprisoned by the dawn sun, what great feat remains for those who would claim the throne?
I'm just curious about why is it snowing in a desert? Oh, damn. That's a tall mountain. Oh.
I've never actually been
Hey,
here before.
Lo-Fi247, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Name's Chimera Gamer, playing some Final Fantasy XIV. Hopefully you're a fan of the game as well.
Mountains everywhere you look.
Yeah, that's a lot of mountains.
That one massive peak in particular has quite the presence. It puts me in mind of Som-Al.
It kind of does.
That is Workor Sormor, the tallest mountain in Yogg-Tural. Its sheer height makes it an imposing climb. But there are other reasons the ambitious keep their distance.
Oh? Is there monsters?
Oh? Do tell.
Where to begin?
Excuse me, but you're Wuk Lamat, are you not? I hadn't thought to encounter one of the Dawn's promise here, of all places.
Oh?
But I should introduce myself. I am Bol Nok, a weaver by trade.
Oh?
Well met, Bolnok. We're on our way to Watranpelo.
Truly, I've just come from
Oh,
there,
does
as
it?
happens.
I didn't know that.
I'd asked the Pelu who sell me their wool to give me a tour of their alpaca ranch. The head rancher and I shared a bottle of mezcal while he explained the finer points of wool production.
Oh, they make mezcal here, huh? Good to know.
Mezcal, is that a local beverage?
It's an Urkopacha specialty. A spirit made from distilled agave heart juice.
Yes, and it must have done wonders for my mood, for I tripled my usual order of alpaca wool. They did offer me a discount, though, so it wasn't a bad deal in the end. But listen to me, boring you with my tedious stories. I will leave you before you are lulled to sleep. Goodbye, and safe travels.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, it does get cold at a desert really hard, really bad.
Oh, Silly me. I almost forgot to say the thing I actually wanted to say.
Oh? What you got?
Peace for Tural. I agree with your vision, Third Promise. You have my support in your bid for the throne.
I gather from his tale we would be foolish to underestimate Pelu Pelu merchants.
For real?
Yes. They do more than run the markets in Tuliola. Pelu Pelu peddlers can be found everywhere in Tural, traveling from place to place on their sturdy alpacas.
Uh-oh. Is the game freezing on me? Please don't. Come on, game. Sort yourself out.
They are effusive and engaging
Oh, thank
speakers.
goodness.
And many's the customer who's been talked into spending more than they bargained for.
They won't find this customer so easily charmed.
Are we sure about that?
Watchun Pelo's down the path! Off the main road! Don't get lost!
It's right there.
I keep forgetting that Wuk Lamat's basically a teenager, based off the lore I heard. So it's not surprising that Wuk Lamat's gonna get themselves into trouble. One second, folks. Just need to check something real quick. There we go. Let's see. Kind of a quaint little town. I feel the change in altitude most keenly. While it may have not the same degree as the Sea of Clouds, the air is decisively thin here. I could see more buildings down the path of Bulk Nelk was talking. I wonder what's over there. Over that way. The palace crowds were more supportive of her brothers, but Wuk Lamat's peaceful politics do have their quiet adherents, I see. This is Wakchun Pelu, home of the Pelu Pelu. Wuk Lamat should have arrived before us. That's not good. You come all this way for the right of succession? Oh, so this means I'm exchanging words with a future Dawn servant. But please, the outcome is far from decided, but it is a possibility. How fortunate, then, that I deal in cloaks woven from especially luxurious alpaca wool. Oh no. Such a garment would look magnificent when draped over the shoulders of our budding ruler. Okay, hope your back starts to feel a little bit better. Take care of yourself and get some rest. It was good seeing you again. And the nation's ruler should dress her best for the adorning people, yes? Finery for our finest lady, that's right. Come, Third Promise, my wool-stock shelves are but a few steps away. Finest lady? I like the sound of that. Oh no. Alright, I suppose a quick look wouldn't hurt. Ahem. What did we just talk about? Aaronville, when did you... Ah. A shitting for far-off Zakturl? Northern winters are bitterly cold affairs, I'm told. Can I imagine how you served them without a lovely warm cloak of quality alpaca wool? No, thank you. I'm in no need of new clothes at this moment. Neither is the third promise. Perhaps another time. Of course, of course. My shop door is always open. Oh, that look. You were saying something about not being easily charmed. I was just... It's going well. How about yourself? As I mentioned previously, the Palo people live for bringing happiness through trade. They won't cheat you or sell you defective goods. They will, however, disarm you with their deft turns of phrase, and unwitting customers like Wuk Lamat fall prey to this fallible approach time and time again. Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like Wuk Lamat kind of falls for that pretty fast. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've been trying to trying to meet new people on Discord on my stream, so it's nice to meet you. Your only recourse is a clear and firm refusal. They won't pursue the matter should you make your disinterest plain. A valuable insight into the minds of the Pelu. Let us all take Annabelle's words of caution to heart. And we all look at Wuk Lamat for that. I get the feeling Wuk Lamat's gonna fall for any sale right now. Oh, what is it? Wuk Lamat is ready to search out the Dawn Servant's Elector. Not my finest moment, I'll admit, but now that we're here, let's do what we came to do: find the Elector. Allow me to propose a strategy then. Kryle, Alice, and I will speak with the merchants. Wuk Lamat, you, and Arval might try approaching travelers and passerby. Maxwell, pray investigate any of the other establishments which catch your eye. Should we learn aught of use, let us relay it to the third promise. Okay. Yeah, if you want, you can DM the details or go onto my Discord. If you're curious, the Discord is right here. Oh, it helps if I spell. There we go. Maxwell, pray investigate. We already got that part. Alright, first thing we do every time we go to a new city or village, go to the Aetheryte in Hatun. Absolutely, you can. The Dawn Servant's Elector. Ah, I thought you were a new face in town. Here for the right of succession, I take it. Me, I don't much care who sits the throne as long as they keep Toral peaceful. People tend not to be in the mood to relax and sip our excellent mezcal once arrows and spears start flying, if you know what I mean. Speaking of which, would you like a cup? A joy shared is a joy doubled, I say. Oh, right, yes. You were asking about the Electro business. Oh, it's the same as on here. It's Chimera Gamer. Oh, right, yes. You were asking about the Electro business? Being freshly returned from a trading route, I've heard that there's a contest afoot, but not much else. Our head ledger, Tolby, could probably tell you more about it. Okay. Electors? Oh yes, I've heard all about the right of succession. They're looking to put a new ruler on the throne, eh? Personally, I'm rooting for Zaraja. If the first promises wins, they'll look to expand our sphere of influence. That means access to more resources and more customers. In the thousands column, potentially. So many new trading opportunities to spread happiness far and wide. Others have been coming around to my way of thinking. So I've begun crafting goods inspired by the resilient sun. Would you care to purchase something? No, I would not. Very well. You say you want to know about the Elector. I could help you. Will do, thanks. But I won't. I can tell you're no supporter of Zaraja or his policies. Oh, rude. Hello there. I'm Mablu. Did you have a question for me? Sorry, I don't know about any electors. You should take a moment to see our prized alpacas before you leave, though. Oh, but be sure to admire them from a respectable distance. Get too close and our nervous darlings may tempt you to spit on you. And that stuff stings. It happened to a visitor buyer not so long ago. Tobli, that's the head rancher, was so mad at me for not giving a proper warning. No one makes a mistake without Tobli noticing. He knows everything that happens on this ranch. Got it. Alright, let's head on over here and tell Wuk Lamat what we found out. You really have to watch yourself around in these silver-tongued peddlers. I almost bought a bottle of mezcal and a stack of blankets, and then there was this enchanting ornament. Anyway, I did manage to learn that Tobli is the man to talk about the contest. Now, if only they share where this head ledger of theirs is to be found. Really? He's also the head rancher? Well, the alpaca ranch is not far from here. I say we pay it a visit before the others return. Alright, let's head on over there. Oh my god. I hate getting flying mounts when I can't fly the area. This is a lot of alpacas. Still, we know the head ledger could be here somewhere. I can't let fear deter me. Not to say that I'm scared, of course. Right. Excuse me, is one of these workers Tobli? Tobli? Oh yes, he likes to mingle with the ranch hands and keep an eye on things. I can't tell you which one he is, though. You can't? Is this part of the contest? All I can say is that Tobli often mentions his favorite pungent subject. He also can't resist a profitable trade. Though, who among us could? Am I right? Still, if you bring him a very good deal, he might let his identity slip. Heh, so it's like a game. Easy enough. All I have to do is offer Tobli a deal he can't ignore. No problem at all. Well, maybe one problem. I don't think my purse is deep enough to pay everyone we think we might be, Tobli. Let's ask some questions first to narrow down the field. Great. We can make it back to share our impressions. Well, this is actually the perfect time to go ahead and end the stream, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. As always, we end the stream by getting ready to raid somebody. So if there's somebody you wish for me to raid, please let me know. Other than that, let's see who's online. Oh, 401, the KIA is streaming right now. He visits us every once in a while. Let's go visit him. All right, let me just get everything ready here. Okay, raid. Man, there's no reason for this thing to run so slow. There we go.